Take a slow breath with me for a moment. If you're watching this, there's a good chance your body has been trying to tell you something, maybe through constant aches, stiffness when you wake up, swelling, fatigue, brain fog, or pain that just doesn't fully go away. And you might be wondering, why does my body feel inflamed all the time? I want you to know something right away. You're not imagining it, and you're not weak. Inflammation is very real, and for many people today, it's quietly running the show. Let me ask you a gentle question. Have you ever noticed how sometimes after certain foods or stressful days, your body feels heavier, more sore, more reactive? That's not random, that's inflammation speaking. Now stay with me because in this video, I'm going to share one simple anti-inflammatory shot, something natural, something safe for most people that can begin calming inflammation almost immediately. And as a doctor, I want to explain why it works, how to use it correctly, and who should be careful with it. No hype, no miracle promises, just honest medicine. Let's start calmly and clearly. Inflammation, at its core, is not the enemy. In fact, it's one of the most intelligent defense systems your body has. When you cut your finger, inflammation helps heal it. When bacteria enter your body, inflammation fights them. That's acute inflammation, and it's life-saving. The problem is chronic inflammation. This is the kind that never fully shuts off. It lingers quietly in the background. And over time, it starts damaging healthy tissues instead of protecting them. Chronic inflammation has been linked to joint pain, arthritis, belly fat that won't budge, insulin resistance, heart disease, fatty liver, gut issues, autoimmune conditions, skin problems, and even depression. And here's the part many people don't realize. You don't need to be sick to be inflamed. You can look fine on the outside and still have inflammatory fires burning inside your body. Now, before I tell you about the anti-inflammatory shot, I want you to understand something important, because this is where trust matters. There is no single drink that cures inflammation forever. Anyone who tells you that is not being honest. But there are certain combinations of natural compounds that can rapidly lower inflammatory signaling, improve circulation, calm oxidative stress, and give your body the space it needs to begin healing. This is one of them. I often call it an anti-inflammatory shot, not because it's injected, but because it's concentrated, fast-acting, and powerful when used correctly. And yes, many people feel a difference within minutes to hours. Let's talk about what's inside it. The foundation of this shot is fresh ginger. Ginger has been used in medicine for thousands of years, and modern science has caught up. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols and shogols. These actively suppress inflammatory pathways like COX-2 and NF-κB, the same pathways targeted by many anti-inflammatory drugs. But ginger does something medications often don't. It improves circulation. It helps blood flow into tissues. That's why people often feel warmth after taking it. That warmth isn't inflammation. It's circulation returning to places that were restricted. Now, let's gently build on that. The second key ingredient is turmeric, specifically its active compound, curcumin. Curcumin is one of the most researched natural anti-inflammatory compounds in the world. Thousands of studies show its ability to reduce systemic inflammation, protect joints, support brain health, and calm the gut. But there's an important truth I need to say clearly. Curcumin by itself is poorly absorbed. That's why many people take turmeric and feel nothing. So we fix that. We add black pepper, which contains piperine. Piperine increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. This isn't marketing, this is pharmacology. When turmeric and black pepper are combined correctly, curcumin becomes bioavailable, meaning your body can actually use it. Now, here's where the shot becomes something special. We add lemon juice. Fresh lemon juice provides vitamin C, which is a powerful antioxidant. It helps neutralize free radicals, supports collagen, and assists your liver in detoxification. But more importantly, lemon helps stimulate digestive enzymes and bile flow. That matters because inflammation and digestion are deeply connected. If your gut is inflamed, your whole body feels it. And finally, we add raw honey, just a small amount. Not for sweetness alone. Raw honey contains polyphenols and enzymes that support the immune system and calm inflammatory responses. It also makes the shot gentler on the stomach, especially for people who are sensitive. So let me put this together slowly and clearly, like I would explain it to a patient sitting across from me. This anti-inflammatory shot contains fresh ginger, turmeric, black pepper, lemon juice, and a small amount of raw honey, blended or mixed into a concentrated drink. When you take it, several things happen almost immediately. Blood vessels begin to relax slightly, inflammatory signaling starts to quiet down, oxidative stress decreases, digestion wakes up, and your nervous system begins to shift out of stress mode. Many people describe feeling lighter, less stiff, more clear headed, less swollen, not euphoric, not overstimulated, just calmer. And that's what healing feels like. Now, I want to pause here because this is important. If you've been inflamed for years, this will not erase everything overnight. But what it can do is interrupt the cycle. And sometimes that interruption is exactly what your body needs to start recovering. Let me explain why this shot often feels like it works immediately. Inflammation is driven by chemical messengers called cytokines. When those cytokines are reduced, pain receptors become less sensitive, swelling decreases, and tissues relax. Ginger and curcumin act quickly on these messengers. So the relief you feel is not placebo, it's biochemistry. Now, let me tell you how I recommend using this safely. This shot is best taken once per day, ideally in the morning or between meals, not on a completely empty stomach if you're sensitive, and not right before bed. If you're new to ginger or turmeric, start with a smaller amount. Your body doesn't need force, it needs consistency. And please hear this carefully. If you are on blood thinning medications, have gallbladder disease, are pregnant, or have a medical condition, speak with your doctor before using this regularly. Natural does not mean risk free. Responsible medicine respects that. Now let's talk about something deeper because inflammation is not just physical. Stress inflames the body, poor sleep inflames the body, loneliness inflames the body, ultra processed foods inflame the body. This shot works best when it's part of a larger message you're sending your body, a message that says, I'm listening now. I've seen patients reduce joint pain, improve gut symptoms, lower morning stiffness, and even improve metabolic markers when they consistently support their inflammation this way. But I want to be honest and grounded with you. This is not about chasing a magic drink. This is about creating moments of relief so your body can remember what balance feels like again. And once it remembers, healing becomes possible. If you try this shot and feel warmth, that's normal. If you feel calmer, that's a good sign. If you feel nothing at first, don't panic. Some bodies take time. Inflammation didn't build overnight. It doesn't disappear overnight either. But it can soften, it can quiet down, and you can feel better. Before we finish, I want to speak to you not just as a doctor, but as a fellow human. Your pain matters, your fatigue matters, your confusion matters. You're not broken, your body is not betraying you. It's asking for support. And sometimes that support begins with something as simple as a small daily ritual, a moment where you care for yourself intentionally. If you choose to try this anti-inflammatory shot, do it gently, do it with patience, and pay attention to how your body responds. That awareness alone is healing. Thank you for trusting me with your time. Take care of yourself. And remember, your body wants to heal.